On this episode of Lapeef Let's Talk,
leader and an ambassador for our people, and he passed away. And now look, here we are talking about someone criticizing his legacy.
Yeah.
So,
well, maybe you and Anton, you was going to say something about that because
I just want to say, one
I
thing.
don't know what's going on in the lower left-hand corner.
Anton said white people are not critical of other white people.
I didn't say white people. I said other cultures.
Yeah, other cultures. That's the biggest lie in the whole world.
Okay, well, give me an example.
Man, I tell you,
Wait a minute. Can we get the lower left-hand corner in order here?
What did he do? He muted. Oh,
okay,
look,
go ahead, Logic.
no, white people are just as critical. It depends on where you at. You'll see people in the South that's critical of George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. They're dead. So now, based off the things that they did, is there off limits for people being critical about it?
not so long ago, Gayle King was having an interview with Leslie, whatever the basketball player name is. And they were talking about Kobe Bryant. And she was talking about his allegations, what happened with the white lady. And you Snoop Dogg came for her, like the whole world came for her. And it was like, why are you talking about what happened to Kobe Bryant years ago and his infidelity and he's passed, again, to tarnish, I guess, maybe his legacy or to bring up something that had nothing to do with the conversation. So I get what Anton is saying. And again, like I said, recently that happened when they were talking about Kobe Bryant and Gayle King got a huge backlash.
I know you there.
Where you know his little hand? Hey, you go ahead. So yeah, but that did happen.
Guys, listen up. As you get older, the best way to continue to look young, exuberant, and vibrant is to continue to take care of your skin. That's why I'm excited to have Tiege Hanley as a sponsor of today's video. You heard me talk about them before, and you're going to continue to hear me talk about them because I believe in their products and the positive impact that they have on every man's life. Tiege Hanley makes taking care of your skin so easy. They provide you with all the products you need and nothing that you don't. Every box comes with an instruction card that tells you when to use each product, how much to use, and in what order. Lapeef family, I must admit, skincare wasn't always something I always focused on, but since I started using this system, I've seen improvements in the way my skin looks and feels. And you don't have to take my word for it. They have over 5,000 5-star reviews on their website from satisfied customers from around the world. I recommend you start with the level 1 system, which comes with all the basics: a daily face wash, an exfoliating scrub, an AM moisturizer, and a PM moisturizer. In addition to amazing skin, members of Tiege Hanley get tons of benefits, including at least 20% off retail price, the ability to customize your box, pause or cancel at any time, and free US shipping. And because Tiege Hanley is sponsoring today's video, they're offering my viewers a great deal. Just click that first link in the description and you'll get 30% off the first box plus the free gift. Seriously, that's an amazing deal. Even though it's too early, as I often say, it's never too late. Click that link and get started today.
Was it a year ago where they did that to Kobe?
Hold on, Courtney. Albie, go ahead. Go ahead, Albie. Go ahead. Are you on a delay? You on mute, just so you know.
You muted.
You're muted. Can't nobody hear you. Muted. Okay, you hold that thought. Go ahead. Truce, go ahead.
Hey, how y'all doing? I want to be first to say B. Simone didn't really tarnish nobody but herself more. Regardless, at the end of the day, Martin Luther King was changing something for our race as a people. We wasn't supposed to be critiquing what was going on in his household. I guess what she was low-key trying to say is, if he couldn't lead his household, how could he lead us? I mean, it's great men that lead us all day, every day, that don't have the greatest thing going on in the household. You know, you can't say that somebody's not great just because they might have a dispute with their wife or something's going on in their house. Because at the end of the day, the greater good was something that was for everybody, not just him. He wasn't selfish. So that's what made him a great man. As far as speaking on people that's dead, people been speaking on people that's dead for a long time. I've been to plenty funerals that when you go to that funeral, a whole bunch of stuff come out. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's supposed to be tack, you know, and things like that. But I mean, trash is just trash, you know, and that's all it was. It was just trash. So that's all I really have to say about that B. Simone thing. I'd rather get back to the other questions that y'all was talking about earlier.
No, because you know what? When I hear people, I see people's name all the time. Great legends. That's not because honestly, in my opinion, we the only ones that do this. Like people that look like us. This don't happen in other cultures. This don't happen in other races. Like they champion. They put the people that came before them on the pedestal. As a matter of fact,
because Anton, you got to understand the respect level.
One of the things that we seen during the protest when the pandemic was popping off is the only reason they was listen, half of them statues that they pulled down, those were men that operated and did some of the most egregious things when you look back in history that didn't ever happen. But the reason that they got a statue built in the first place is because the people that rocked with them. They held them down no matter how egregious they was in their household or whatever it is. They got statues built for them people because this person did this, and this changed our life. I don't know of any other culture. And again, maybe I'm short-sighted because I'm emotional about MLK. That's my guy. But I don't see this happening in any other culture.
What other culture was taught to be like we were humiliated? We were
I'm not
embarrassed.
talking about that. I'm talking about how people herald the people that they consider heroes. They don't come back and tarnish and kill their legacy.
Right, I get that, but these things are normalized within our culture. Tough love, like people want to say, you know, if you're keeping it real with somebody, like it's like we've normalized speaking to each other in such a way wherein like if we feel a way about it, you're being sensitive. You know what I mean? Like we were humiliated historically. Like this is part of our culture. Unfortunately, that's why you only see people like us doing that. Like everyone else champions their people. Us, we got to make sure we pinpoint every flaw, every nook and cranny, everything that's wrong.
What is he doing with his hands over there?
He was ready to figure out how to.
Hey, Al B. River Eagle, go ahead.
Because I don't want to touch.
You said what?
My thing is, I don't have a problem, brother. I don't care. For us as a people, we need to understand.
Come again?
We always look for. Why can't you be the leader of yourself? Why can't you be the leader of your tribe, which is your family? We always looking for a leader. We don't need a leader. White folks don't need a leader. Asians don't
need a leader. Who told you you didn't need a leader?
We're always looking for a leader. Now, if you really want to go back to Mr. MLK, we don't need a leader. You are your own leader.
Your husband,
be a leader of your
the man of the house should be your leader.
But Courtney, in order for people to raise great children,
why do we need a family? Because
great leaders. So when we say that we don't need a leader, I don't even know what I'm saying.
Burning house.
What?
No. Because when he first started his thing, he was funded by the white people.
Talk to him.
The only time that he realized what he was doing was when he got in contact with Malcolm X.
Talk to him.
And shortly after he did his I Have a Dream speech, they killed him. Man, you can't give me that bullshit because I'm telling you some facts. I am a historian. I study everything.
Well,
and once that brother realized that Malcolm was speaking truth about our people, he did his I Have a Dream speech. See, that's why a lot of y'all miss this. He said that Negro is languishing poverty.
Uh-huh.
In exile in home base.
Where's the lie?
So you have to wake up and get about this African theory.
Well,
that brother was funded by the same people that was fucking our people up.
That's talk to him. Talk to him
until he got in contact with Brother Malcolm. That brother was fucked up from the get-go. Turn your right cheek if I wipe this. Turn to the left cheek. Say, I forgive you. Man, get up out Martin Luther King. I love the brother for what he did, but the brother was no good for us. When he realized that he was no good for us, he said, I led my people into a burning house.
Hold on, say it again. What'd he say?
I'm probably older than everybody on this panel. He said, I led my people into a burning house.
That's not true.
I led my people into a burning house.
This man ain't pissing, I don't know who is.
This desegregation.
Okay. All right, go ahead, lady. You want to respond? You need to reboot and come back up, man.
No, he was. I mean, from what I heard, from what he said, I mean, he was speaking facts. I mean, yeah, but I don't agree with him saying we don't need a leader. We definitely need a leader. We definitely need a leader. We need an ambassador for our people. But the problem is we had a leader and an ambassador for our people, and he passed away. And now look, here we are talking about someone criticizing his legacy.
Yeah.
So
well, maybe you and Anton, you was going to say something about that because
I just want to say, one thing.
I don't know what's going on in the lower left-hand corner.
Anton said white people are not critical of other white people.
I didn't say white people. I said other cultures.
Yeah, other cultures. That's the biggest lie in the whole world.
Okay, well, give me an example.
Man, I tell you,
wait a minute. Can we get the lower left-hand corner in order here?
What'd he do? He muted. Oh,
okay, go ahead, Logic.
So, white people are just as critical. It depends on where you at. You'll see people in the South that's critical of George Washington and Abraham Lincoln. They're dead. So now, based off the things that they did, is there off limits for people being critical about it?
You telling me you see people criticizing Abraham Lincoln today?
Yes. People in
I don't see anybody criticizing Abraham Lincoln today.
But they criticize. Look, nobody plays a role to sit here and say they're off limits. And you have people in cultures. Matter of fact, you can go to Iraq.
I see you see nobody criticizing Abraham Lincoln today, bro.
Yes, people do. Right now, watch this. I'm gonna give you even a better example, right? If you say no other cultures, right? In Iraq, you got the Shiites and the Sunnis, right? One of them criticized Osama bin Laden. The other one don't. I mean, I don't know why is it off limits for us.
Hold on, Logic. I'm talking about. I don't know anything about what goes on overseas, honestly. I'm talking about here in America. I don't see people criticizing their leaders that is died, dead, and gone, and has lived and did whatever it is that they do. I don't see that, bro.
Hey, did you look at the Abraham Lincoln movie?
I didn't.
Okay. So now, like I said, the movie alone is them doing exactly what you said B. Simone did. They propping up the good things he allegedly did, and they're being critical of the things.
Oh, really?
I'm a reserve. I'm
or something like that, right?
I'm a reserve judgment because I haven't seen it. I said I'm a reserve judgment because I haven't seen it.
So I'm saying, look, if you look at the Malcolm X movie, right? The Malcolm X movie, you will see they being critical of the mistakes he made.
No, they not.
Wait, and they're uplifting the good things he did.
Listen, the movie is an autobiography. It's not a criticism. There's a difference between an autobiography of how you lived your life and then people coming down and Bro, I don't see. Oh my God, Logic, come on, for real.
No. So if they make a Martin Luther King movie, right? And
it's an autobiography.
Wait, and they put in all the good things he did, right? And in one scene, that have it where he's stepping out on his wife.
I don't believe that that's.
That was
I
Selma.
don't believe that an autobiography is a criticism.
No, autobiography is just stating everything that occurred.
Correct.
It was a
autobiopic.
Okay, autobiopic. My bad.
If you look at that one, it was one thing that was on Netflix, and it was talking about the other. No, it was a documentary that was talking about the guys that was actually involved in the assassination of Malcolm X. This nigga here. I'm telling you. Anytime you look at a movie about anybody, if you look at a movie,
brother, that's the only reason I got
this dude. Hey,
Service is nervous, Albie. Your service is nervous.
Yeah, brother.
Hey, Courtney.
Drop down and come back up, player.
What we hearing every word.
What I do?
That's a good
Courtney?
What I do?
Courtney?
What is that?
Make me put
Tom.
his good side.
Come to me.
Man, I came on this show because
Oh, here go the truth. What you say?
Is that Anton?
and Logic.
What up, player?
Anton, Logic, and Courtney. Brother Lapeef did this show, so that's why I'm here.
Okay, brother. I don't know what you.
I love y'all conversation all the time. Y'all have some great conversations going, but I feel like Courtney's a beautiful lady. My brother Logic and my brother Anton and Logic. That's why I'm here.
Okay.
I'm glad
Scared.
you're
You
here.
called my name. It was like, I don't know what to think now.
Right?
I watch y'all on this show all the time.
I appreciate you, brother, man. You might want to work on the internet, though.
But
I think you'll
thing
be
is, real about stuff. He's a researcher, just like I am. I research everything.
There you go,
And
Logic.
brother Logic know one thing. He have researched brother MLK. I love him, but the only thing that I can say is you need to research who funded him in his early years.
You know, whenever somebody say that they love somebody, but you already know it's all cap. Whenever somebody
No,
lead with, whenever somebody lead with, I love them, and then they add that but you already know that it's all cap of how they really felt about somebody. That's
It ain't no cap here. You his early. You research who funded him in his early.
Yeah.
The same people that killed him funded him in his early years. The same people who killed him funded him in his early years. And they killed him after he connected with Brother Malcolm. That's all I got to say about that, because I'm not going to talk down on the brother. I love MLK, but I know about his history and him.
All right, LB, we heard you loud and clear, LB. Appreciate you,
Killed
brother.
him because people listen
Yeah, man.
speeches.
Hey, Gerald, put this man out of his misery, man. This ain't his brother.
All right, LB, appreciate you, brother.
He'll look at the replay. He'll understand.